In this video, I'm going to show you how to move from knowing 2 points of an equation to calculating the slope-intercept form of an equation. And so the first thing I'm going to do is read to you the example, what it says, and then we'll work on converting our way through the problem. Now, it took Alex 4 months to save $157. That's one important piece of information. And then in 12 months, he saved $413. So it looks like our points are going to come from these two sentences. X will represent the number of months, and Y will represent our total savings. And so that is actually telling us our independent variable and our dependent variable. Independent is X and dependent is Y. And it says X will represent number of months. So I'm going to write down number of months. And Y was representing total savings. So naming the 2 points then in the above scenario is a little easier because now I know exactly what order they should go in for my points X, comma, Y. So months needs to go first, so one of my points is 4, comma, 157. And the second point is going to be in 12 months, comma, he had $413. So those 2 points are the points that we were given up above. Now, if I know 2 points, how do I convert to finding the slope? How do I get to point slope form? How do I get to slope intercept form? I want to show you all of those pieces. So the next task is to use one of those points. You only get one because it's called point slope, not points slope. Pick one point and put your point and your slope into the equation. Well, in order to do that, you first got to find your slope. So off to the side, I'm going to calculate my slope. So I'm going to take my second y value of 413 minus my first y value of 157. And then I'm going to divide by my second x value of 12, subtract my first x value of 4. And so I'm going to use my calculator here. And I'm going to take 413 minus 157, which gives me 256. And then I'm going to divide by 12 minus 4, which is 8. And 256 divided by 8 is exactly 32. So that I'm going to use as my slope. So picking either point, it doesn't matter which one you pick. I'm going to pick for my point 157, and my slope was 32. This would be my point slope formula. Y minus 157 equal to my slope of 32, and then in parentheses, x minus 4. Now what I'm going to do is, from a previous video, remind you the 2 steps to convert your point slope form to slope intercept form. And it's distribute your slope on the right side of your equation and then solve for y by moving whatever constant you have next to y to the other side. So in this case, I'm going to distribute my 32. So I'm going to have y minus 157 is equal to 32x minus 32 times 4. So 32 times 4 is 128. So I'm going to put in 128. And now all I need to do is add 157 over. So y is equal to 32x. And I have negative 128 plus 157 is going to be y equals mx plus b. My b is the number 29. Now the y-intercept of this line is 0.29, or just if you want to write 29, that's fine. What are the real world meanings then of your slope and your y-intercept? Well, my slope was the number 32 and my b is 29. So let's talk about what those mean. Slope is your change of y per change in x. And I know what my change of y is. It's savings per months. So 32 represents that Alex is saving $32 per month. So So again, y was savings per x, because that's how you calculate slope. Y's per x's, and y was savings, and x was months. Now this point 0, 29 means that at 0 months, because 0 is x, in 0 months, Alex had $29. Or maybe we could say at the start, Alex had $29. So maybe before he actually started really, saving his money. Now the last question here says, could you use this equation y minus 509 equals 32 and then x minus 15? Would that be the same model? Well, all I need to do is distribute my slope and solve for y to see if we get the same function here. So I'm going to take 32 and multiply here by negative 15. Y minus 509 will now equal 32x minus, okay, so 32 times negative 15 is negative 480. And then I'm just going to add my 509 over. Sorry, that's my Instant Pot going off for dinner. Minus 480 and add 509. Do I get 29? I do, which means I have y equals 32x plus 29. So yes, this could be another equation because it is the same slope-intercept form of a line.